the very outset, I would like to state that this bill is welcome as it extends maternity leave to 26 from the present 12 weeks. As the House is aware that the state bill seeks to increase maternity leave from 12 weeks to 26 weeks for 2 surviving children, and the state will be applicable to all establishments employing 10 or more people. The bill also provides 12 weeks leave for commissioning and adopting mothers and makes it mandatory to provide creche facility for establishment where the number of workers 50 and above. At present, the Maternity Benefit Act does not provide any maternity leave for commissioning and adopting mothers. Hence, I have apprehension because no establishment is willing to follow this provision for the law. Hence, I would suggest that the monitoring mechanism should be strictly adhering to the provisions of the Act, should be put in place in organized and unorganized sector. The legislation must include decentralized grievance redressal system from non-implementation of the Act. But women in unorganized sector, including government frontline workers like ASHA workers, who provide maternal health care linkage to all women, midday meal worker, Anganwadi worker and helper, and women working under Mahatma Gandhi Narega do not get any wage compensation during pregnancy and childhood. The object of maternity leave and benefit is to protect the dignity of motherhood by providing for full and healthy maintenance of a woman and a child when she is not working. In today's age, more and more women are joining the workforce, and in this scenario, it is important to ensure that a woman striving for self-sufficiency does not have to compromise on her role as a caregiver to her child. Studies have shown that longer maternity leaves are likely to produce health benefits. Expectant and nursing mothers require special protection to prevent harm to their own health and infant's health. They need adequate time to give birth, to recover, to nurse their children. At the same time, they also require protection to ensure that they will not lose their job simply because of pregnancy and maternity leave. Such protection ensures a woman equal access to employment. Sir, women are estimated to be only 30% of all economically active individuals, even though they account for 48% of the population. Only 1% of women are employed in state and central governments, and 3% is legislative, management and senior official positions. Maternity benefits are crucial as malnutrition continues to be a huge hurdle. In India, almost 1 in every 3 children, or an alarming 4.8 crore children, are stunted. Without benefits, it often becomes difficult for a single mother to provide adequate nutrition for her child. A mother also has to ensure that her child is fully immunized against all types of diseases. India is still long way off from securing 100% immunization for all children. In fact, the first phase of National Family Health Survey 2015-16 revealed that the highest percentage of fully immunized children are from Goa, Sikkim, Puducherry and West Bengal. Indira Gandhi Matritva Sahayog Yojana is conditional cash transfer scheme for improved health and nutrition of pregnant and lactating mothers. This scheme is being implemented in 52 districts for women above the age of 19 years for their first 2 births. It is estimated that about 3 crore women get pregnant every year. If rupees 60,000 is given to each of them, then rupees 18,000 crore is needed every year. However, in the present budget, only rupees 400 crore has been allocated to the scheme. This needs to be relooked into by the government. Sir, I would like to mention something about my state. In West Bengal, what is doing for pregnant women. In the case of construction workers in unorganized sector, baby boy is given an amount of rupees 6,000 and baby girl rupees 12,000. If the woman stays in hospital even after 3 days, per day rupees 200 is given. Earlier we lived in a joint family where when a newborn is arrived, the whole family tend to the newborn. Now we have a nuclear family wherein we have none to take care of the newborn. Everything mother and father have to do to take care of the newborn. Hence there is a need for certain facilities for the father also. That is the paternal leave. In our state, West Bengal, our Chief Minister is giving paternity leave for 30 days. In the bill it is stated, in other cases, the existing period of 12 weeks maternity benefit shall continue. That those women have more than two children would be given 12 weeks of maternity leave. Hence, I would like to suggest to the Honorable Minister to have a relook at this, because how would the mother do with the 12 weeks leave, as she need more time to bring the child to a certain stage before she joins the work. Hope the Honorable Minister would respond to this. Let there be a clear-cut method of extending 26 of maternity leave as per the bill. It is when would the mother goes on leave, when would this 26 of maternity leave would start. For example, 2 months before delivery and 4 months after delivery, I think would be ideal as far as I am concerned. I would like to request the Honorable Minister to take care of women in the unorganized sectors, where women workforce is in large number and in majority. And that is the reason why women in unorganized sectors are the worst sufferers. Hope the Honorable Minister would pay special emphasis on women workers in the unorganized sector. I appreciate the thought the government has put behind the bill. We also need to work towards building a future where women hold an equal stake in every aspect of India's social, political and economic life. For a child, the most important person in their life is the mother. Let us ensure that we build an India where every woman is free to achieve her dreams and no child is bereft of the love that only a mother can provide. Thank you, sir.